Well, hi, what's happening, fam? My name is Lowell, and welcome to the very first episode of Gmod Railway Stories. Now, today's episode is going to be one of multiple parts of the very first episode. And this very first episode is going to be the introduction of the main star of this series. So without further ado, let's begin it. It was a bright, sunny day on the Gmod Railway, and deep down underground in the caverns of Sunset Gulch, down below at one of the yards, Alex, an old Western Central Pacific 440, was visited by Gordon Freeman, the controller of the railway.
Good morning, Alex. Good morning, Mr. Freeman. So, Alex, since it is your first day on this railway, I have a special for you.
Oh, wow, a special for me? Even on my first day? What's the job?
Well, there is a pair of old Western coaches full of people that have come down here on their vacation, and now they are wanting to go back up and go back home. But along the way, you must stop at some other stations to pick up more passengers and take them back up to the surface.
Yes, sir. I'll get right underway.
That's a good engine. Alex, the other Alex, are you ready to fire up? Are you ready to fire him up and take him out?
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Good. Good day. Alright, Alex, old boy. Are you ready?
Yes, I am, Alex. Fire me up. Alex Vance, of which will be Alex's driver for this time, starts firing up and gets him onto the turntable and prepares to get him onto the tracks to have him couple up with his coaches. Alex gives a first cheerful toot of his whistle and then prepares to get onto the turntable so that he can be set onto the track, and then after that he'll get moving and he'll get his first tentative wheel spins to his coaches. Steady does it, buddy. Steady does it. Steady. So, is this your first time spinning your wheels?
Yeah. Oh, ow. Oh, I'm stiff.
I've been sitting here for a long time, and now it's about time I got my wheels to spin. About time.
Yeah, I know how that feels. It's been a long time since I last drove a train.
Really?
Yeah.
So now let me just get this all turned around and ready. Alrighty, Alex, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Steady does it, old boy. Steady. Keep focused. Way before Alex arrived on this railway, Alex was part of the Central Pacific Railroad. But unfortunately, during the end of the gold rush during the Western days, Alex was left in a barn, all rusted and abandoned. But that's a story for another time. Anyway, way back before, Alex did this exact same job. But now that Gordon Freeman, aka Mr. Freeman, is the controller of this railway, Alex is his main engine. For now. But what Gordon Freeman did not tell Alex is that he has plans to buy some more engines for his railway. But once again, that's a different story. Anyway, Alex continues on down the track to make his way to the track that'll take him to his coaches. Alex is a very smart, kind, and funny engine. He is also one of the controller's first engines. In fact, believe it or not, Alex was actually Gordon Freeman's very first engine. He bought him nearly a month ago. And it took Alex quite some time to settle into the railway. But now that he's part of the railway, he is now ready to carry out his jobs. And this one is his very first job ever, and his very first special. As these engines call them specials, of which is a special job. And this is Alex's very first job and very first special job on his first day. He has a bright red cow catcher, of which back in his time was used to shove cows out of the way in case they strayed onto the tracks. It was all part of how locomotives looked back in the day. But Alex here is a very special locomotive. He was Gordon Freeman's first engine on his railway. And now that Alex is ready for work, Gordon Freeman has given him this job, of which is to take a group of tourists and vacationers and holidaymakers from the station nearby back up to the surface. Look over there, old boy. There are your coaches. Oh goody, I can't wait. Alright, old boy. Stop just about there. Okay, I got the points all set up. Steady does it, old boy. Steady. Easy does it. Steady does it, old boy. Steady does it. Alex focused on where he's going. And Alex is a very smart engine. He's very smart. In fact, Alex is one of the smartest engines on Sir Gordon Freeman's railway. And that is Gordon Freeman's real name is Sir Gordon Freeman. Better known as the Gmod controller. And here on the Gmod railway, there will be multiple engines arriving. But they take time to be re-overhauled and be given their jobs and their numbers, their names, everything. You name it. Are you sure about this? I am sure of it, old boy. Just be careful. The main reason that Alex asked that, well, the main reason that Alex has asked his driver this is because he has never gone backwards like this before. But the main reason he's going backwards like this is so that he won't cause any accidents. But Alex here originally came from the Fat Controller's Railway on the island of Sodor. But unfortunately, Sodor has been lost. But once again, that's a story for another day. But here on the Gmod Railway, most of the engines are just steam engines. In the future, there will be diesels arriving. But the diesels will have to wait. Because at the moment, diesels are being used on other railways. But here on the Gmod Railway, there are mainly steam engines. Or in this case, Alex is the only steam engine on this railway. And that's what makes Alex a very unique and special engine. As he continues to progress down the tracks to make his way to his coaches, Alex can only imagine the fun times he'll have in the future. Easy does it, old boy. Easy does it. Driver, what is that orange stuff? Oh, that? Oh, that's lava. Is it dangerous? Oh yeah, old boy. Lava is dangerous. I don't want to know what it does. Just save that for another time. Yeah, that's a good idea. But Alex eventually gets over the whole lava thing out of his mind. As he continues to get closer and closer to the station and prepares and gets ready to couple up to his coaches. Here on his first day on the Gmod Railway. Easy does it, old boy. We're almost there. The coaches are just behind us. Nearly there, old boy. And at last, Alex arrives at the station, and then gets ready to couple up to his coaches.